Lenny Dykstra, the former Mets World Series champion, will be charged with narcotics possession during a traffic check in Pennsylvania. There may be additional legal problems for Lenny Dykstra. According to Pennsylvania State Police documents seen by the Post, Dykstra, a member of the Mets' 1986 World Series squad, was allegedly found in possession of cocaine during a traffic stop shortly after midnight on Thursday. The 62-year-old Scranton resident was a passenger in a 2015 GMC Sierra pickup when it was pulled over by police on suspicion of moving offenses. In the police report, Dykstra was identified as the arrestee. The passenger was discovered to be in possession of drugs and equipment/paraphernalia related to drugs throughout this inquiry. The state police report stated charges to be filed. However, Dykstra will be absolved in the case, according to his attorney, Matthew Blitt, who told TMZ on Friday night. Blitt told the newspaper, Lenny Dykstra was just a passenger in a vehicle that did not belong to him. Unquestionably, the owner and driver were detained at the site on suspicion of driving while intoxicated. Lenny was not detained or arrested at the scene, nor was he accused of being under the influence of any substance. If any charges are made against him, they will be quickly dropped. Dykstra, who spent 12 seasons in Major League Baseball, MLB, from 1985 to 1996, including portions of 5 with the Mets, has had legal issues in the past. He was most recently arrested in 2018 for cocaine possession and making terrorist threats against his Uber driver in Linden, New Jersey. The allegation of third-degree terroristic threats was ultimately dropped to a petty disorderly person's crime, and he entered a guilty plea to disorderly conduct. The three-time All-Star has also faced numerous accusations of sexual misconduct. In 1999, he was jailed for allegedly harassing a 17-year-old girl who worked at his car wash. However, the charges were eventually dropped. Then, in 2011, Dykstra's housekeeper accused him of sexual assault. According to the document, she needed the job and the money, so she went along with the suspect's requests rather than lose her job. In the end, no charges were brought. He was arrested later that year, charged with cocaine possession and grand theft auto, and sentenced to 3 years in jail in March 2012. After acknowledging that he had concealed, destroyed, and sold more than $400,000 worth of things included in his 2009 bankruptcy petition, Dykstra entered a guilty plea to bankruptcy fraud, concealment of assets, and money laundering in federal court in July 2012. His most recent legal dispute was in 2020 with Ron Darling, a former player and current Mets TV presenter. After the former pitcher accused Darling of shouting racist remarks at Red Sox pitcher Dennis Ken Boyd during the 1986 World Series, Dykstra filed a defamation lawsuit against Darling. In the end, a judge on the New York Supreme Court dismissed the case, citing Dykstra's reputation as, among other things, racist, misogynist, and anti-gay, as well as a sexual predator, a drug abuser, a thief, and an embezzler.